Welcome to another tutorial. Today we are going to make black hole type of effect. For this I am using particles to make these lines, circular lines, and for atmosphere cloud I am using volume. So let's just start it. So first let me create geometry. So for this I am using tube and using as a polygon, and we want radius to be 2 and this is 1, and I want height to be 0, something like this, and we just increase this section so that it is a lot more smooth. Then we just scale this. Okay. Then we need some points or scatter particles. So let me just go for scatter. Okay, 1000 is enough, and you can adjust this to relax these particles like this. Then we need pop network. Okay. In pop network we just go for particles, and let me suggest some values, and I'm going to use all points. And next, for birth I am using life expectancy 5. 5 is enough for this. Then let me just use another pop curve force. So let me just for pop curve. This one. So if I this to go or create this pop curve, let me just create one more geometry for its force. So for this I am using this circle, and 1 is enough, scale 3 is enough, and let me go for polygon, and I'm just using XZ, so it will like this. Division again 50. Then next we need orient along curve for the normals. and let me just go this for open arc, and here see, now it has like something this kind of normals, like going this direction. Then we need null. This out curve. Okay, now just come to pop network. And let me just add this here. And in this pop curve, we just adjust the values. So radius maybe 1.5, then follow 2, and orbit 0. So if I go, they are like curling around like this. Okay, next I'm going to add another force, which is pop attract. And here just go for points, and again go for that curve. Then and same for its properties, it's almost same. So now if I go, they will do something like this. Okay, and everything is default here. So this is our particles. Now next we need some attributes. So first we need this points to be added. So if I go to add node, and just go for here and just add this, do something like this. And then we need some attributes. So for this I am using carb node, and in carb node just this decrease this some number, something like this. And then we need to use relax so that they are smooth. Okay, now just do some adjustments. And then again resample this because it has low point count. And in this resample node just 4005. This is enough, and after that just smooth out these. Okay, so in smoothness I think I used almost 3 and 5 iterations. You can adjust this. You can use a lot of different approach to smooth these out. And then we need some values to adjust these. So I think these are here, and I just use transform to make this rotate. So I think I've used $FF so that it keeps on like rotating like this. I think these points are too much, so what we can do, we can lower these numbers. Can adjust this like how we want. And this also helps how you want to like smooth this out. And if you want like relax in 3D space, you can always go for this also. See, you can adjust these. Or you can change here also. It's up to you how you want these to look like. See, now next is to transform this. So let me make something like bend path. So just use bend modifier. And in bend modifier, just bend this to 90 and capture length is 3 and just little bit. Okay, something like this. Then we can add polywire. And in polywire I am using around something like this, or for visual purpose is a bit higher, something like this. And divisions almost 8, or maybe a little bit higher so that you can see that. Okay, and for other let's go for another transform. Let's go for and let's rotate this. And it will like our side or back rotating part. Okay, now if I merge these, okay, and you can add normal if you want. Sometime it doesn't get correct shading. Okay, here you can get this, something like this. Now let me save this. Okay, now you can see it's going like this. If it's taking too much time, you can always cache out this so that it does not take too much time. So for volume, or around clouds, I'm going to use volume nodes. Let me just go for volume. It will take much more time to calculate, so be careful with the values. Then we just go for value. This is 1, and I'm using like 10 by 10 by 10, something like this. And division size, I'm using 0.05. We can lower this depending upon how much quality you want. Then let me just use volume warp. Then we can adjust its values. So I am here using different noises to create volume. So let me just use noise. So for this I'm using position, and for this I'm using settings like this one, 3D input, 3D output, and 3D frequency. Sorry, I'm not this one. Low noise, this one. And I'm using 3D input, 3D noise. So just go for 3D frequency, which is I'm using 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. You can adjust these values depending upon your likeness. Okay, so there is no fixed numbers. It's depend upon your how you want this to be look. And I'm also doing some parameters. So for this, we just promote this one, flow, and 3D offset, which is this one. And you can go. So then I'm using fit node. To fit these values to some ranges, which is I'm using 0.7, and I'm adding, let me just show you how it's coming or how it's looking. Okay, now it's looking like this. And we just go for or add another noise. So just add here this, and let me just add which is turbulent noise. Okay, position, and in here let's go for 3D, and I think I have used default values, so add this one also. Okay, something like this. Then come here and let's just convert to this VDB. TB so that it can show faster, or you can use volume visualize for visualize purpose. See, can you have here density scale also. You need to render from here. This is for visual purpose only. If you want to see how it's affecting, you can use any light so that it will show you some how it's coming. Okay. See, so it's like something here. Okay. So now we have made both these attributes. Now we need to make camera or for rendering purpose. So I'm using again V-Ray, and be careful with the render setting because it's a volume rendering, so it will take very long time to render. So do settings according to your set system. Don't increase these values, otherwise it will take way more longer time than it should be. Okay, let me just create material, simple materials for this. And I think I have used two materials. One is for this black hole lines. I am using light material. And for volume, I am using volume material. Okay, so the settings are pretty simple. So I think I have used the numbers I have used like 5, 3, then this is 0.897, 0.42, something like this. And I think use 5 direct illumination. And for volume grid or for volumes, I think I have used I'm going to go for, I'm not using this one. And for smoke, I think I have used something like 0.1, and I think that's enough. We need to adjust when we'll make these. So for lines, just apply these materials, and for this just go for, and let me just create camera. And I think the camera I'm using, I used like I think 18 mm, and I have used wide camera. So just first let me create for this. So just check for this. Okay, and I think I used this glow also. This is for here. You need to do glow in post. Okay, something like this. And using enable clouds. So you get this something like this. I think we need a little bit orangish yellow kind of color, something like this. So you will get something like that. And I think if I can go for a little higher number. See, it's up to you how you want to render. You will get your result. And for animating cloud, I think I have animated this these values, which I have added these. So if I go here, and here you can add some expression like $t into 0.1. This will animate this cloud throughout time, so it will like keeps on moving. Okay, so this is like basic idea of how I made this, and you can always adjust according to your scene or according to your look. Okay, I think that's enough for today, and I hope you can understand how I made these. So we will meet in next tutorial. Thank you.